And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Factorio in our Extreme Production series. And look at this. Now this is some belt. Holy cow, was this a lot of belt. I'm loving automation already. So we've got basically 4 of each kind of material going to each one of these. So we've got these top ones, these are iron, and then we have the big bank of copper, and we have a little bit more iron down here. So these first 4 iron, obviously up here, are going to come up to the very top. So let's get them happy and routed up there. Now I'll be able to do underground belts in various places. I'm not concerned with that. I just want to get these loaded in here. Okay, so right here is our line. So right here is this line. So right there. Right there. So those 2 iron go in there. Let's get some more iron. Run. Oh, no. Those are not good enough. Not where we want those. Right there. I think right there is good. Okay, so we want these down, so those 2, so right there. Those 2 there. This one and that one. Okay, so this one and that one. Okay, so that's the iron on the first 2. Let's do the iron on the next 2. Again, I'm not sure, you know, I'm doing this in pretty much the same recording session that I was in last time. Oh, I did it. I almost did it again. Almost went all the way through. But these have to be offset. 1, 2. Well, that's perfect. So here, here. These 2 here and these 2 here. So I'm going to cancel those. Route them around like so. I just want to thin out the number of belts that we've got in the system here, trying to make sense of this mess. This is so much. Who knows if my computer is actually going to be able to simulate all these gnarly belts here. So I kind of want to bring these out like pretty far, since we're going to need to bend these down. So yeah, I'm thinking we're going to want to redo this. I see all those all those bots just flew by like, hey, what do we do with all the belt that we just carried up here? Because yeah, now we need to switch gears and have copper come up as close to these belts as possible, and then route them over. So we need to switch it from iron doing the curve thing to copper now doing it. So we're going to need to probably underground some of these irons so they can come down further, and then copper itself is going to have to get run, because now we need copper to run beside here. So I'm going to cancel these out. Because remember, the purple undergrounds can go 50 blocks. So yeah, we need copper up here now. So we need how much copper? That's 4 on each one of those, and we have 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So we are gonna want copper in. That's 1, 2, 3 of those being copper. Okay, there's 2. There's another 2. There's another 2. Okay, so route these just like this. I think that's, well, that curves up, that curves up, that curves up, that curves up, that curves up. We're going to need another set, right like that. Okay, now I'm glad I'm able to do this with bots, because having to build all these belts by hand, ooh, that would be tough. So we're going to underground, obviously underneath all of these. So I'm going to make a blueprint of underground belt, and I'm going to clear out the regular belt. I don't really need to clear out the regular belt, but we're gonna make that. So I'm doing these in chunks of 4, just because this is how we're running them. So I think I need those 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might not need all of those. So I'm gonna put this here and then cancel these 2. So I only need 2 running up here. So I think I'm going to cancel the 2 on this side. Like so. Like so. And now let's run the copper all the way through. And these I can do myself. Oh, like that. Oh, I did it again. Say I almost did it again, but I pretty much did it again. Okay, so all of these go down. And then these go up. There we go. Oh, making progress. Slowly eating the belts away. Oh, I almost did it again. Good Lord, I almost did it again. Okay, so copper. I think I went too many north here. Too many up. Yeah, it seems like I did. So we're going to dial back 2 of these. Clear. And then obviously take these out. Okay. So now we need 4 more iron in here. And now that we're taking away copper, we're able to route this stuff a little bit easier. So we're gonna go right up. We need 4 iron for the next one. We're gonna go right up to the line there. And we need 2 more copper right away. So let's route the copper first. Just so our undergrounds are good to go. Like so. And then we're going to want iron to stretch. We don't really need to stretch it all that far because we're done with all of these. And that's a crazy amount of material. Okay. So iron now needs to be underground. So let's just pack it in here tight. And this is where that belt immunity equipment really shines. Otherwise, doing this would have been kind of a nightmare. Okay, so let's... There we go. And then these. So that's the copper for up here. Now we need copper down here. We need 4 more copper. Oh man, I keep doing that. You'd think I'd know by now, but no, I don't. Okay, so 1, 2. So there's copper, and there's copper. How many thousands of belt do you think this is going to be when it's finally done? So much belt. So much. Now, a big issue arises now because we have these copper lines that are matching up with these iron lines, and that's not an ideal situation. Well, we will soon start bending down for copper. So taking this going down, so we might be able to, I left a little bit of wiggle room in here. So we can reroute stuff if we really have to. But now we need 2 iron in here. And I'm not sure how we're going to get that out. Because we have all of these matched up. What I could do is sort of tie them up, sort of knot them up. So instead of taking the next 2, because then you have to underground under that and then underground under this in order to match up. Which, I mean, might be prudent, but then what do we do when it comes to using this one and this one and this one and this one? We're going to be in trouble because there's no way to underground those unless we do something funky over here, like offset at 1, but all the rest of these have to be underground as well. So who knows? Who knows what we're going to have to do? What I do know is that we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And then we're going to need these 4 to come down. so. Can't quite do this, but or this, fortunately. So these have got to be manual. Not enough space. Like so. There we go. Just waiting on those other belts to take their journey north. Okay, so now we need 2 more copper. Actually, we need 4 more copper. So these 4 are going to have to run up. So this is just problem solving 101, just trying to figure out what the best way to do this is. Oh, I almost did it. Okay, so this, and this should be good. Nope. 2 at a time, 2 at a time. That way I can maintain my sanity. If I tackle too much at once, oh man, my brain just says nope. So if we take the next 4 iron, that's going to put us really close to maxing out. I might have to underground. I'd have to drop some of these down and underground them quite a ways. That's why I haven't been really using undergrounds all over the place. Because yeah, I could have saved a lot of belt by using undergrounds, but that would have also made it really hard to use them to route the final stuff, because it would have been constantly cross-communicating with other ones. So I wanted to minimize that. So if we use the next 4, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then the 4 after that, 1, 2, 3, 4, includes this one here. So I think what we're going to do, I'm not 100% certain what we're going to do. I could just offset them, so I could underground, at least get them under all of this, or I could do the opposite and underground. Yeah, I might have to do, no, that wouldn't work because it still butts into this side here. All I know is when this thing is going and we get ore deliveries, it's going to be totally epic watching the ore run through here. Okay, so I just don't know what the solution would be. Not an easy fix by any stretch. I can't like underground here and then underground again. That doesn't work. So that's off the table. I'm gonna have to offset them, because you know this one undergrounds like that, right? I'm gonna have to underground somewhere in here so I can flip that around and bring it down. So let's just build these here. I want to see what the solution might be. So there's 4 there. There's 4 there. Now, if I take, doesn't like me at all. I'm going to have to jog these out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I need to underground all the way through here. Let's just underground all of these. All the things. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, exactly 4. Okay, so I want to underground up into that, up into that, up into that one, up into, nope, into that one. What about, oh, that one right there. Okay, so that means these like that. Now I have a little bit more options. Not many, but at least they're over there. Let's just build all of these out like so. Okay, so we have the next two coming out like so. Yeah, it's just solid belt in here. There's really no... I'm gonna have to route these in over here, I think. I think that's the only way to do it. So I'm gonna clear these. It's the only way to crumble this cookie. So all of these need to go. And then I need to bring them in down here. So these, it's not. And then all the way in through here. Get them out from under all of this, I think is vital. And then up. Oh, I actually have a blueprint for that. Get them just right close in, I think is best. So we have one there. Like that. I knew a solution would present itself. There. Now we route the, now we have the copper route in through there. And the iron is routed in through here, and we don't need those undergrounds right here. So let's get rid of those in favor of belt, because I want to see this stuff moving on the belt. Okay, so the next iron is going to come routing in through here. So I'm going to bring it right up to the edge. That. Oh, that's fine. It's a little much. By one, I think. There we go. Oh, we need to circle them up here. There. Now it's just basically rinse and repeat all the way through and get all of these things routed. Now we have some more iron down here that we can use. And if I really, really have to, I can move these 4 onto the other side of the track and unload them on the bottom. So I could dismantle all of this and then rebuild it on the bottom, and should be good. Now do we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have how many spaces in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look at that. We actually have enough space to move the rest of that iron down here, which is crazy. Oh, I went 1 too much. That's a crazy amount of iron. So now it's the copper over here that's going to be kind of an issue. You know, and because we have 4 more that we need to pull off of here. So we need to bring them in and then jog them down, but we can't jog them down too soon because we need the extra space in here. All this space is going to be used for all these other belts because they are packed in here really, really tight. So let's bring all of those up. And I don't really need all of these in here, but it is what it is. I'm not going to worry too much about it. It should match up perfectly with how many belt I have left in there. There we go. And then it's just a matter of there we go. Look at that. That is a monumental amount of belt. What is the mini map? Look at that. Just solid in here. It's gonna be pretty epic when it's kickstarted though. That's for darn sure. A lot of undergrounds here. So I gotta figure out the rest of this. I just wanted, you know, to do this part on camera just because it's a lot of routing and a lot of troubleshooting and a lot of trial and error, and I didn't want, you know, new players to miss that sort of learning process. All right, well, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.